Hello to you all, my beautiful, blessed friends. Today is August 7th of 2022, and tomorrow is August 8th of 2022, or what is well known as 8/8 Lionsgate. This is considered one of the most powerful days of the entire year for manifesting all of your dreams and desires, and today we're going to use the manifesting power of 8/8 to manifest miracles. The reason the energy of this day is so powerful is because our sun is aligned with Sirius, the brightest star in the entire sky. It is thought that our sun illuminates our physical reality, whereas Sirius illuminates our spiritual and eternal and timeless reality. When the two come together on 8/8, it creates the infinity symbol. As many of you know, the figure 8, the one portion that reaches all the way up into the eternal realms of Sirius and then all the way down into the physical temporal realms of our physical sun. Today is a really important day for being aware of the power that we have to truly, deliberately create and manifest our lives. And so today we are going to use the power of Sirius and the power of the portal of this day to deliberately create for ourselves the life of our greatest dreams. We're going to manifest all of the miracles that we have up until now thought were impossible for our lives. Every moment is a miracle. Every moment when we are present and we reflect on it, we become aware of the trillions and trillions and in fact infinite manifestations that had to come together to create the one miracle of that moment. When you think about something even as simply as an apple that you might have in your kitchen, and if you reflect on it, you might think that apple grew on a tree which came from a seed which was planted by somebody into the earth with the intention of creating a tree that would grow. Somebody had to pick the apple. We think of the myriad and infinite miracles that had to happen for the apple to grow, from the planting of the seed and the sun and the wind and the moisture and all of the delicate balance of nature to even create the possibility of the apple and eventually the manifestation. And there was somebody who gathered the apple, and through infinite steps of people and workers and trucks and shipments and grocery stores and shopping and money and all of the many, many steps that came together for that apple to be sitting in your kitchen right now, if in fact you bought it at a grocery store. But regardless, every moment, every situation, and everything always is a miracle. And there are always infinite potentialities that had to come together to manifest each and everything in each and every moment. And today we're going to appreciate all of the miracles of our lives, and we're going to harness the energy of Sirius, and we're going to create more miracles. We're going to create the miracles that we most desire, our heart's greatest desires, the things that we think are impossible, but we know are not. The things that we will realize today through this meditation are not only possible, but are probable, and in fact are reasonable expectations. So I just ask that you allow for all of your limiting beliefs and preconceived ideas of what's possible in the world to dissolve in this moment as we create space for a whole new potentiality for our lives, a whole new potentiality for your future. I thank you all so much for choosing to be conscious and deliberate in your lives, and to truly become the actualized, free, boundless, empowered, conscious, and magnificent beings that you are meant to be. So much love to all of you. And let's begin. Become aware of your physical body. Notice the way that you've naturally draped your body against the chair or your bed or whichever surface you're on. And allow yourself to more deeply release, to soften. The deeper that you can drop into a state of non-resistance, the deeper your meditation will go, and the more powerful your manifesting capacities will be. So I'm going to walk you through a meditation before we start our journey to help you to release your body and your tension, the tensions of your mind and of your spirit and of your body. Take a couple of deep breaths and just let yourself release. Notice the way that the air feels as it moves through your nostrils. Relax the muscles around your eyes and the muscles in your cheeks and your jaw. Soften your ears and your throat. Bring your awareness to your heart. See if you can hear your heartbeat. Send a prayer, a word of thankfulness to your heart, your big, beautiful heart that is your greatest guide, the greatest intelligence of your being, your connection to all others and your connection to the entire galaxy and cosmos. So much appreciation for you, our beautiful hearts, and the one beautiful heart that we all share. Feel your heart open. And as it opens, like a flower, you notice a kind of fragrance moving out of this flower of your heart. The fragrance is a soft, soothing, gentle kind of balm that moves through your body. We're just going to start at the top of the head, and we're going to allow this balm from the heart, this soothing balm, to move through the whole body and relax and release. Feel the top of your head releasing, the back of your head, and again your ears and your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, your throat, your neck. Feel your shoulders release, your arms, your hands. Notice the position that your hands are lying in naturally, and just let them be heavy. Feel that soothing fragrance of your heart moving now from your shoulders and down your back, and into your stomach, releasing anxiety and tension that you might be carrying in your stomach, into your hips and your pelvis, these magnificent areas of creation. Release down to your thighs, the power that makes you able to walk and jump. Release your calves, your ankles, and your feet. Feel your feet heavy. Feel your body now, the fragrance of your heart, that elixir that is softened and relaxed and released your entire body. Feel your mind relaxed. Let your mind be soft and your thoughts to just focus only on my words. You can give yourself permission to let go of anything from your day or from your life that wants to come into your awareness. It'll all be there for you when we're done with this meditation. But for now, just gently put them aside and allow yourself to have a clear mind, clear like a still lake. Now feel your body heavy, so relaxed. And as you do, notice in the heaviness of your body that you begin to melt like a piece of ice melting in the warm sun. You feel yourself melting and releasing and dripping now through the surface that your body's on, down to the floor, through the floorboards, through the foundation of your house or the building or structure that you're in, down all the way into the earth, through the grass and the dirt, through the rocks. Feel yourself melting deeper and deeper and deeper down into the earth. Feel the darkness and the cool, this place of solitude, quiet. Feel yourself go deeper and deeper into the silence of yourself as you go deeper and deeper into the earth. All the way down until you come to a cave. And as you feel yourself drop into this cave, you notice a purifying feeling. You feel a release, a deeper release from everything that you were holding on to in your body and in your mind. And as you look around this cave, you see crystals, beautiful blue crystals, and light reflecting between the crystals. And you notice that there is a pool that leads into a stream in the center of the cave. And I'd like you to walk over and place your feet in the cool pool. And as you place your feet in, you notice that this water even more amplifies the feeling of release, the feeling of relaxation, the feeling of trust. As you put your feet in, you feel all of your activities and everything that you do with your feet, the places you go, the shoes you wear, the shoes you feel you have to fill, all of them dissolving in this water, rushing down, and instead you feel the freshness of your feet, like the feet of little children, curious and awake and excited for life. And you drop your feet in further until the water comes up to your knees, and then to your hips, and all the way up to where you're comfortable, possibly even to your shoulders. And you just let the water rush through you and around you, and as you do, you feel a kind of bliss. Here you feel yourself able to completely let go of all your anxiety. You feel yourself able to let go of all the troubles in the world, your personal world, and in the larger world. You feel yourself able to feel a stillness in your mind, a softness in your heart, and a heat in your stomach. Here you feel the deepest release that you can ever remember feeling. You continue feeling it, just letting the water rush through you. And as you do, you notice that with the release comes a feeling of lightness. It feels like peppermint. And you feel your spirit beginning to become more light and lifting out. And as you do, you feel warmth and smiles and energy through your whole body, through all of your cells. And you feel the beginning of the feeling of excitement, curiosity, even exhilaration. And it's at this moment that you notice that this pool leads into a rushing river. What first seemed like a stream, you now realize is a river. And the water is white because it's rushing so fast. And in your joy and in your curiosity and in your total abandon, you notice that there is a log next to you, and you cannot help but grab that log because there's nothing that has ever felt so exciting and fun and freeing and liberating and wonderful than hopping on that log and floating down the river. Total abandon. So when you're ready, you grab the log and you hop on it and you begin rushing down the river. You can't stop laughing and smiling, and you feel the water rushing up against you and hitting your face. You have no idea where you're going. You have no idea if there might be a waterfall ahead. You have no idea. All you know is that you are totally surrendered to the experience, for the adventure. You know that it's going to be wonderful, whatever it is, and you're not at all afraid. And in your liberation, you rush down that river like a water slide, spinning around, dashing around turns, dropping, floating, rushing, feeling the water in your face, laughing, the joy, the lightness, the splashing, the fun. It reminds you of when you were a little child, a feeling you haven't felt in so long. Total abandon, total freedom. And eventually the river spits you out into a vast, endless, still lake. Here you look in all directions and you feel sure you've never seen a lake so big. It goes on in every direction. And on the sides of the lake are tall, snow-capped mountains. You also notice a forest, a green forest with ferns, and so much life and so much foliage right on the edges of the lake. And here you allow yourself to float out on your log, letting the waves carry you, letting the flow carry you. Not a care in the world, total trust. You know that you are being carried to something more beautiful and ineffable than you could ever put into words or even into your imagination. And so you just surrender. You feel yourself carried by the stream. Here you decide to look up at the sky, and you notice that the sun is beginning to set, and you see long shadows of light crossing over the water, and you notice you can already see all of the trillions of stars in the sky. And you notice that the sky is so bright that the light from the stars is reflecting off the mountain and off the water and off the trees of the forest in such a way that it's almost difficult to tell where the stars are. It almost feels like it's all stars and you're in the middle of the Milky Way itself. Lying on your log, floating in the stream, looking at the endless stars, you decide to look down into the water. And as you do, you notice that there are lights in the water. They may be reflections from the stars, you can't tell, but you can tell that the light goes deep. And as soon as you notice the light in the water, you notice one in particular that looks like a doorway, a silver doorway. And here you know that that doorway is a portal. It's a portal into the 8-8 Lion's Gate, Sirius and Sun energy. And you decide with total abandon and absolute unwavering trust to dive into the water and straight into the portal. So when you're ready, dive straight in. You feel that refreshing water, and you notice that you have no desire to breathe. You also notice that you can see perfectly with your eyes open. And you notice that that door is silver, but As you look deeper, you notice it's actually multicolored, and you can see every color of the rainbow and beyond reflected in that portal. I want you to swim and swim and swim deep into the water until you come to that doorway. And when you arrive, swim into that portal, and as you do, you notice a whole change in yourself and in your environment. You see in front of you your world, the life that you have chosen in this incarnation. You see your home and your friends, and you see all of it, but it's slightly different. You realize you're in another version of your world. You notice that beneath the forms that you see in this world is a field. It's a field of endless possibility stretched out in every direction. And you notice that above this field is one bright star, Sirius. And I want you to look up at that star. I want you to open your big, beautiful heart and your mind and your solar plexus, and all of you that is now released of all anxiety and all limitation and lack, and is now open to infinite potential and infinite possibility. I want you to gaze on that star and all the openness of your soul, and allow for your greatest desires to show themselves to you. Here we're going to create our first miracle. What is coming up for you? It might be your deep desire for an unexpected opportunity, or for a relationship or a healed relationship, or for growth, personal growth, or for magnificence and expansion in your work or in your home. Or you may desire for a perfectly healthy body or a healthy mind. Whatever the thing is that you most desire, bring it now into your awareness. Feel it in that star. Just feel it. Let your desire build. Let it grow. Just feel it building and building and building, this desire, this knowing, this trusting, this expecting, the miracle of this moment where you can harness all of these energies with the power of your desire, the power of your heart, the power of you, and the power of Sirius. Feel this desire. And I want you to imagine that that desire begins to take the form of a seed. You can feel the energy of Sirius in your own being, and of this place, and of the entire cosmos coming together, bringing the power of this desire into a seed. This is your first miracle that you're going to deliberately manifest today on this 8-8 portal, Lion's Gate. Feel it, know it, believe it, feel all the details, feel the feeling. What does it feel like? Are you laughing? Are you exploding with joy? Are you having heartgasms? Are you dancing? What is the feeling? Dance with it, feel it. Let it move you, let it create, let it do everything that it needs to do to harness, to create. And when you're ready and you feel all the power of your whole being and the power of Sirius and the power of the cosmos and the seed, I want you to drop that seed down into this ethereal earth, this plane of potentiality, the substratum of your entire manifested life. And as it drops into the ground, you notice that it begins to blossom immediately in electric colors of purples and silvers and blues, ethereal, mystical colors, and whatever colors feel right for you, whatever is happening in your world, just let it grow, let it blossom. And you notice it's beginning to spread, and you're beginning to see a whole field filled with your desires blossoming, manifesting, growing. And as you do, you feel a deep peace as well as an excitement and a joy. And then you notice another light, another doorway, another star portal calling you in the distance. So with your heart filled with appreciation, you begin to swim over to this other portal, to this other star. I want you to feel yourself diving now in a straight line toward this other doorway, this other portal of infinite possibility, this portal of the power of Sirius and the power of our sun coming together to serve you in all of their creative power, creative potential, and abundance. And as you swim into this portal, you notice, just like the other one, that as you move into this space, you feel a shift to your whole being, a shift to the energy, and you notice again a kind of reflection of the life that you remember of your lived incarnation. And as you swim into this portal, you again notice a shift. A shift in the essence of this place. It feels, again, like the life that you remember, but slightly different. And again, you notice a kind of field of potentiality, a network system underneath, a kind of substratum to this entire plane where everything comes together at a much higher intelligence and a much faster rate, where it's all energy, where it's all vibration, where it's all essence. And here you look around in the magnificence of this place and you feel a swelling in your heart and your soul for the next thing that you want to manifest, the next miracle that is waiting to burst forth from you. Allow yourself to be guided from your deeper self into what you truly want. What kind of a new life are you creating for yourself? What new circumstances will really satisfy you? What feeling inside yourself, what feeling would you like to become your life? Would you like to feel joy every day? Would you like to feel empowered? Bring those feelings inside yourself that you want. Adventure, exhilaration, joy, satisfaction, peace, calm, laughter, intimacy, friendship. All of the things that you really, genuinely, truly want. Balance, equilibrium, steadiness, clarity of mind, orderliness. Everything working out always. Everything being there for you in the moment that you need it. I want you to look up at the star of Sirius again in the sky of the second portal. And like we did in the other portal, I want you to feel with all the power of yourself, with all the power of the universe, with all the power of Sirius, all the power of our sun, and with an expectation and knowing that what you desire will manifest for you. Just feel it, watch the energies, feel the energies beginning to congeal, come together. And again, you notice a seed a seed beginning to form in the air between Sirius and the sun, a seed of all your desires, of what you truly want, of the life you truly want, of everything you truly want. What is that thing? Is it perfect health? Have you been sick? Here's your time for that perfect health you're looking for. Have you been mentally disturbed? Have you been sad or depressed? Have you been confused? Have you felt lost or like you don't have a purpose or lonely? This is the place, this is the time to mend it, to soothe it. Bring what you want into the power of the seed. And when you're ready, drop that seed down into that ethereal, infinite field. And as you do, just like a magical seed immediately begins to grow. And here you begin to see the bright colors, the electric colors of purples and blues and maybe even yellows and reds and oranges. Whatever the colors are for you, you just watch them grow. And you think you see even stars floating out from your creation. You even see fairies and little beings. It's an explosion. It's an explosion of manifestation. It's an explosion of your heart's desires all taking form. Just allow it. Allow yourself to be in awe at the mystery. Allow yourself to believe and to expect. Allow yourself to go there completely. Just abandon all self-doubt, all doubt in general. Just dive into something deeper. And as you watch your garden grow and these beautiful flowers, you notice another light in the distance. Another light, another doorway calling. I want you to begin swimming over to this other doorway. And this one you notice is taking you much, much deeper. Now you're going deeper and deeper, much further beyond these other portals. You notice that it becomes darker and darker as you go deeper and deeper into the water, but the light becomes brighter and brighter. That's calling you. As you go deeper and deeper and deeper, you feel deeper and deeper silence in yourself. And at the same time, a greater expectation as you feel, as you notice that in that silence you build power, you build strength, you build clarity. Allow yourself to go into the deeper silence and into the greater clarity as you come to the next doorway, the last and final doorway. And when you're ready, I want you to swim into this portal. And when you do, you come into a place of pure starlight. As you swim deeper and deeper into this portal, you begin noticing that the water begins to disappear and dissolve. And you begin moving into a different kind of substance. It's like air, but it's thicker. And as you swim into this deeper substance, you begin to receive visions of your life. And then the visions begin to disappear, and all you see is starlight, and all you feel is silence. And here you receive an awareness, a knowing, a memory, you could say. And here you remember yourself as pure silence, as pure starlight. And here you remember, before you dropped the seed of this lifetime, you remember how one day you created your life, the life that you live right now. You remember when you chose, when you desired for this experience and you chose it. You remember when you created the miracle of your life. You remember that your life isn't an accident, none of it, that you deliberately created every detail. All of your growth, all of your progression of awareness, your parents, your teachers, your friends, your family, all of your experiences, your physical body, your emotional body, everything that you are, you remember that you created it. You remember when you put that seed of desire together and you dropped it into the eternal field and it grew into your current life. And with this memory, you feel the appropriate awe for your life and for yourself and for all things. Here you feel your magnificence and your power as a human being, and your power as a creator, as a creative being. Here you remember that you can manifest anything that you want. Here you remember that you truly are a deliberate creator, the deliberate creator of your life and everything. Here you notice all of the miracles of your breath, of your current creations, and of your future creations. Allow yourself to bring in the illumination of this awareness. And as you do, you notice the entire scene beginning to dissolve as you come back into the awareness of your physical body that you deliberately created, that you manifested. You feel your body in the place that you placed it before we went on our adventure, on your bed or your chair. And as your awareness begins to come back into your body, I want you to deliberately bring in all of the sensations and feelings and awarenesses, realizations, energy and empowerment from this meditation. Let it move and change and transform your physical self, your mental self, your spiritual self. Feel yourself lifted up in the clarity and lightness of your spirit as you are aligned to Sirius. Feel yourself grounded, capable, and in your empowered strength in the illumination of our sun. And when you're ready, bring some movement to your fingers and your toes. And if you'd like, you can stretch your arms up over the top of your head and open your eyes. And if you are somebody who has decided that you want to take this meditation into sleep, that is perfectly okay as well. And if that is the case, then allow yourself to feel yourself in your body and release again. Release into that lake, into that river, and just let yourself drop into that deep, deep, dreamless sleep. And whether you are rising up from this meditation or falling into a deep sleep, I treasure our time together, and I trust that this blessed and beautiful universe will extend the power of this meditation out to all of you who would desire to hear it and to join with me. I'm so grateful for all of you, truly. It's truly all of us that are making the decision to go into these places, into this silence, into this place of deliberate creation, into this place of deep surrender, into the heart of our souls, the essence of the universe, the essence of all things. It's those of us that are choosing to do this that truly are changing ourselves and the world. As this beautiful planet and our entire species continues on its march of awakening, of liberation, and of absolute freedom. I love you all so much.